Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take... over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
At the 50-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Falcons go a nickel, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Kittle makes the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Purdy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. One after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Devin Tompkins to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Tompkins on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's a 38 8-yard play for them to move the sticks. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Ready? Let's go.
Penix now on first down. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So even with the penalty, they're still electing for the point after and a tie game. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
The game at 7.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Go. Heads up, heads up. Go. Up.
Purdy throwing here. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Heads out on the bootleg. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Purdy gonna go on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get set, get set. Go. 18.
To the air again. Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hits him on the out route. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards. Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Get set, get set.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Throw caught by his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Jump off caught by his back. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix here from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Penix on 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
And again, it's Penix. Another one here to London. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Steady.
It's Penix yet again. He's got it at the 5. And in touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
The Niners take over first and 10. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Get set.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Tompkins now to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Called in by Mooney, left side. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Purdy now on second and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And it's close, but he's not going to score out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
49er first down. First down and goal to go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete out to the right side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Penix working from the gun. The third down throw falls incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw it. And this one winds up incomplete. He took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So first down from the 41.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Start.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Purdy to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. 30 into the red zone. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Hop.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Purdy to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And on first down, only gets about a yard here with the defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this
move on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Number 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Check, 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 check. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Setting up to pass. It's his back. It's Robinson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll look to throw it. That one's caught by Mooney. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, don't be a fucking pussy. Go for that shit. You need 5 yards to win the game. That's some pussy shit, bro. I went for 4th down every fucking time. Bro, you can't even do that. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Well, now things get interesting, Brock. The penalty moves this offense up, and they could consider going for it here. After the penalty, the offense staying out to try on 4th down.
Shut up. Let go. 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Let go.
Running it after the penalty. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect.
I'm still here. What you want me to say?
Off that run. And
fuck
the reward is getting off the field.
Purdy on 1st down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. 49ers moving quickly.
I got more than enough time. I'm good.
Offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is McCaffrey, left side. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. Pulled in down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Escapes out to the left. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Purdy throwing here. He brings it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.